Alright everybody, it's Thundershot. What's going on? And welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Fights. This is a series I've brought back after it kind of died because it was Road to Battle of Z. We were supposed to switch over, start doing fights over on Battle of Z. But you actually can't pick fights to do on Battle of Z, at least not as far to the best of my knowledge. You can't. Like, you can't customize your own fights, you can't watch computers fight. You have to be in the fights, and they have to be missions. It's all weird, but you can't do it with Battle of Z to the best of my knowledge. So I brought it back on Raging Blast 2. This little series of fights you're about to see is actually a session I'm doing on a live stream over on twitch.tv. So I do the fight, and then I ask Twitch what fight they want to see next, or maybe a little bit of input from me. We'll see how it goes. And then Twitch picks the fight, and then we do the next fight. And so there's going to be a series of that. That's what's going on now. And that's why I won't ask you guys over on YouTube what you want the next fight to be, because I've got the Twitch right here. And that's kind of a benefit of being in the Twitch chat, I guess. But first up, I've actually selected the first one myself. It's a team fight. We're going to do Team Gohan versus Team Vegeta. I think I have to re-pick this again. Custom 2, Costume 3. There we go. Team Gohan versus Team Vegeta. Now, this fight's really interesting in the way that they measure up. I have Kid Gohan. I had the list right there. I don't know why I backed out of it, but if I go back now, I'll have to set everything up again. But I had Kid Gohan, Teen Gohan. Actually, if you want them in the right order, I went Kid Gohan, Adult Gohan Super Saiyan 2, Teen Gohan Super Saiyan 2, and then Ultimate Gohan. I try to list them in order of what their power levels would have been, because Adult Gohan Super Saiyan 2, before he goes Ultimate Gohan, he is not as strong as Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. So that's why I switched their orders around a little bit. And then over on the Vegeta side, we have Scouter Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, then Super Saiyan 2 regular Vegeta. I'll talk about why I picked that the way I did in a minute. And then Super Saiyan 3 Dream World Vegeta to follow it up. But yeah, here you go. You're going to have a good look at the team right here. I'm going to take another drink of Coke real quick. Now, I actually think this works out really, really well. You could say the advantage goes to Vegeta's, but if you cut it the right way, it could still be really even. Because Kid Gohan on planet Frieza was stronger than Scouter Vegeta was when he was on Earth. So it depends on what Kid Gohan do you want to use. Do you want to use the one? Oh, that's a cool looking one. Okay. They have cool costume 3s. He got rid of his armor and stuff. But Scouter Vegeta wasn't on Frieza planet. When he got to planet Namek, he crushed his Scouter. He wasn't Scouter Vegeta anymore. Kid Gohan, however, he was really weak in the beginning against Raditz and all that stuff, but then when he was on planet Frieza, he was actually stronger than Scouter Vegeta was. Hey, they start this one out with a bang, holy crap. But Scouter Vegeta's got Raging Soul Mode. So anyways, it's possible if you want to use planet Namek's Kid Gohan that he is stronger than Scouter Vegeta. Now, after that, you look at Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. He's probably, he could stick with Majin Vegeta. He's probably not as strong as Majin Vegeta, if we're being honest. Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan and Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan probably are not as strong as Majin Vegeta, depending on how you want to cut it. Hidden Power, that kind of hit, I think. It did damage. I don't know what happened right there. But then we have Ultimate Gohan, who I think Ultimate Gohan was just as strong as a Super Saiyan 3 at least. We didn't get to see him fight for very long, but when he did fight, he was destroying Super Buu. Like, it wasn't even hard. If I remember correctly, he was destroying Super Buu, who had absorbed Gotenks, like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So Ultimate Gohan was a monster. That's why I think he can compete with a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And then I decided to put Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta behind Majin Vegeta, because it comes down to what Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta do you want to use. Do you want to use the one before he went Majin, where he was weaker than Majin Vegeta, or do you want to use the one after he got rid of his Majin, where he was actually stronger than Majin Vegeta? It all comes down to preference. But nonetheless, this should be a good fight. It's actually really even so far. Kid Gohan has a slight upper hand. I'm using alternate costumes for every character, so they look a little bit different than normal. That's why Vegeta's missing his armor. That's why Kid Gohan doesn't have his headband. It adds a little bit of flair to it. But now I can finally talk about the battle instead of why I set it up the way I did. Saiyan Spirit versus Hidden Power. Hidden Power wins because Hidden Power is an actual move. And all of a sudden, Kid Gohan is over a bar on Scouter Vegeta. I think those Ki blasts he threw up in there actually hit. That's actually pretty funny. Kid Gohan's got full power. I want to see an ultimate. A Hidden Power. No, that's not an ultimate. I want to see an ultimate. We've only seen one ultimate ever in the history of the fights that we've been doing. And he's switching out. That's one other thing about the team fight. Vegeta's trying to cut him off. You can tag out in team fights. Now, there's really not a benefit to it. If you ever played Budokai Tenkaichi 3, when you tagged out, your character got a chance to get health back and regain energy. That's not how it works. In Raging Blast 2, you stay your same health no matter what, which kind of sucks. You get to tag out. And then, excuse me, I burped in the microphone. And then when you choose to tag out, oh, that's what, he's in his Saiyaman outfit. And a Gallic Gun to the face. Welcome to the party, adult Gohan. Gallic Gun misses. No, when you tag out, when you choose to tag out to a partner, your opponent can choose to try to interfere with him. Now, he can't stop you from tagging out, but if he wins the engagement, he gets a jump on. He kind of like starts out behind, like directly behind the person who just tagged in. But if he loses the fight, then the person who's tagging in starts out behind him. It's just, it gives you a free punch, basically, a free chance to charge up P. So we may see some of that if I do more of these team fights. But anyways, adult Gohan's in. Super Saiyan 2 adult Gohan. Blocking some shots from Scouter Vegeta and whiffs a punch. Vegeta whiffs a cross chop. Kind of looks like a couple of retards fighting here. He could have finished him off there. He tried to do an explosive wave. Vegeta cut it off. There's so much happening, I can't even get it out at the same time. But it looks like Scouter Vegeta is about to go down. I am me. I don't know who are you, local fly guy. Anyways, breaking guard. He can end it right here, and he does. Okay, so down goes Scouter Vegeta. So technically, I think in health bars, they're about even, because adult Gohan did lose a bit of health there. I think in health bars, they're about even, but the Gohans are up one character as of right now, because Kid Gohan's still in the back. He's still got some energy left. Vegeta using Majin's Awakening. It gives him the faster charge rate, and his punches hit harder. It also drains his ki at a slow rate, though, so he has no super attacks to fire off or anything right now, unless he charges. Adult Gohan going Raging Soul Mode. That can be really bad for Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta being probably one of their strongest characters. Majin Vegeta has a really good moveset. He's one of my characters that I like to use. Yeah, he's one of my characters I really like to use when I play this game. Especially his ultimate. God, he's getting... tennis rack, oh my god. Tennis back and forth all day. And then he grabbed him by the feet. I don't even think I've ever seen that. He just picked him up off the ground and threw him. And he's trying to get the hell out of dodge, but adult Gohan's saying, no, I'm going to get the advantage here. Hard to see who's winning. Vegeta's got one. I think it's best of 5. First one to 3. Tied 1-1. Adult Gohan got one back. 2-1. Majin Vegeta's up. 2-2. It's intense. Whoever wins this one, this is it. And Vegeta won it. So Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta comes in. He's got a lot of work to catch up on because Majin Vegeta is almost dead right now. So they're basically up. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Final Flash. This needs to hit. Explosive Wave to block it. That was sick. Adult Gohan used an Explosive Wave to stop the Final Flash shot. And I believe the Final Flash is his ultimate. Yeah, I believe the Final Flash is his ultimate. Wild Sense dodges a Ki Blast, but kind of a waste there. Ki Blasts don't really do a lot. Anyways, like I was saying, if I do the math right, the Gohans are up at least an entire character right now. They've got almost a full person on them, so Vegeta's have a lot of ground to make up. Now, personally, I'm Team Gohan, but I don't like to see thwartings this bad. I would personally rather Vegeta's come back and make this a really good fight. But we'll see how it plays out. Vegeta whiffing a grab. They're kind of playing around with each other. A lot of missed punches, a lot of missed kicks. Gohan's got Wild Sense. It came into use there. Vegeta's smartly making him blow it on something as little as a Ki Blast. What sucks is if the opponent uses Wild Sense right whenever you're about to hit a big super attack, because then your super attack misses and they get a free dodge. But if you just throw off a little Ki Blast, it's nothing to worry about. I thought about playing a warm-up game, just like myself playing this game, but I actually don't want to because I'm afraid it will throw off my Battle of Z controls, because the controls from one game to the other are so different. Vegeta's at full power, or at high tension, he decides not to go Raging Soul Mode. We'll see if he fires off an ultimate here. High-speed clash, Vegeta wins. Snap Vanish battle, Gohan's behind him now. He lost it. If he would have knocked him away, he could have fired off an ultimate. That would have been almost a guaranteed hit. But now adult Gohan's going Raging Soul Mode. So the question is will Vegeta be able to ride it out or kill Gohan before it runs up? Big Bang Attack may do it. There it is. Oh no, he had another health bar. I couldn't see it. The Raging Soul Mode makes it hard to see around there sometimes. That would have been really sick if he would have done it like that, but I was wrong. He's down a health bar. However, he is kind of staying on Gohan, making Gohan use Ki Blast to drain his Raging Soul Mode quicker. That was really weird. I think that was something glitched with the wall. That was actually really strange. But adult Gohan about to take down another opponent. We may not even see Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan or Christ forbid Ultimate Gohan step on the field. There's so many Gohans. I'm getting mixed up. Yeah. Saiyan Spirit. I don't know if the Saiyan Spirit's going to help you when you're that low, Vegeta. Does a cartwheel, tries to dodge. Gohan's got a Wild Sense up and is in high tension. I think Gohan's going to win out of these two. Actually, they're both really low on health. His Wild Sense just got triggered, so if Vegeta gets punches off now, he can take him out before he goes down himself. Gohan with a kick to the face. You want to take a note of something. The Gohan's explosive cannon to the face. Vegeta's down. if you want to take a note of something, Gohans have not lost one character yet. Majin Vegeta's back only with a bar and a half of health, but it doesn't look like it's going to take much to beat Adult Gohan now because he has no energy. Never mind, he's charging up, and he also has no health. Not to mention, Majin Vegeta is now high tension. He has, in my opinion, and down goes Adult Gohan. Majin Vegeta has, in my opinion, one of the coolest ultimates in the game. He blows himself up just like he did against Majin Buu. Big Bang attack to Kid Gohan, goes through the mountain, but Kid Gohan blocks it. Majin Vegeta's ultimate is to blow himself up like he did to Majin Buu. It does, like, some of the most damage you can ever get in this game in one sitting. The problem with it is that it automatically takes down Majin Vegeta's health to 1. So after he uses his ultimate, 1 hit and he will die. Guaranteed. But it's a cool ultimate nonetheless. I like ultimates like that. Tien has an ultimate. Explosive Wave. Kid Gohan may not make it much longer, but as of now, he still has the advantage with high 10. He's tagging out. Majin Vegeta will interfere. Anyways, Tien has an ultimate like that. It's like a Neo Tri-Beam. It's what he did to second form Cell, where he kept Tri-Beaming to hold him down in there. You can start Tri-Beaming, and you can Tri-Beam as many times as you want to over and over again at the cost of your health. You lose a little bit of health every time you Tri-Beam. But it's a really cool ultimate anyway. I have not been keeping track of who's going to win this. Let's see how this plays out. Vegeta won. Welcome Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. You've got a Majin Vegeta with just barely over a bar of health left. And he doesn't look like he's taking much crap from him. Never mind. He'll take all the crap from him Vegeta wants him to take. You guys probably already know this, but Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan is my favorite, not only character in this game, but character in Dragon Ball Z ever, because he had the most potential. Out of anyone we've ever seen, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan had the most potential. He actually lost power going from Teen Gohan to Adult Gohan. Super Kamehameha Wave, this will end him. Down he goes. We've lost Majin Vegeta. Looks like the only one left is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, if I remember correctly. Yep. So one man to take them all down. You think he'll be able to do it? Anyway, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan had the most potential. He lost power going to Adult Gohan because all he did was study. He never fought. But if he would have kept fighting, he could have been Super Saiyan 3 before Goku, and Majin Buu wouldn't even have been a challenge. Like, that just would have been it, you know? And then, Christ forbid, Ultimate Gohan happens while he has Super Saiyan 3. You know, just all the possibilities that Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan had. He had to turn into a nerd when he became an adult. But Galactic Impact, I don't think that's Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's ult, but it's a pretty badass move if you ask me. That's one of the cooler moves he's got in his arsenal. Now, Gohan has high tension here for the next couple seconds. He's not going to get to use it because it's going to get drained on the Snap Banish War. But Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan has one of the strongest ults in the game that doesn't involve blowing yourself up. And the Father-Son Kamehameha Wave, that just is. It's just one of the strongest ultimates in the game for whatever reason, probably because it took Cell out. But and it's got like this weird cutscene thing where it's got a high hit rate too. Like, it doesn't miss very often if fired in the right time. Anyways, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta going Raging Soul, which is what his team needs, but he's also getting kicked around by Teen Gohan, which is not what his team needs. He's gonna have to put that Raging Soul mode to good use. It would be nice if he could take Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan out with it completely, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen right now. Super Kamehameha Wave to the face, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna have to chalk this one up to the Gohans. They've only lost Adult Gohan. Kid Gohan still has like a bar and a half left, I think. My memory might be wrong on that. But Kid Gohan still has a bar and a half left, and then Ultimate Gohan hasn't even touched the field yet. I think I'm gonna have to chalk this one up to the Gohans. Here we go. He's charging up. Energy Blast Barrage. This is a move that doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be really useful. When I used to play this game a lot, it's something that you keep in your arsenal, but you don't ever use it to use like a big payout. I usually use it when I'm point blank just to guarantee that all the Ki blasts are going to hit, but teach their own. Both at high tension mode. Let's see what we have here. Snap Banish War. Beating him around. Teen Gohan knocking him on the ground. I really wanted to see an ultimate, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it. He's going to use all the energy he has to tennis ball Vegeta around as much as he wants, which is still doing a lot of damage, so you can't really fault him for that. Teen Gohan with more health than Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta with 2 more characters to go through. Dodging a Big Bang attack. That was actually really sweet. He flew up super fast, narrowly avoiding a Big Bang attack that may have changed the fight, but again, I'm just going to stand by my decision here, and that this fight is over. The Teen Gohans have smashed Team Vegeta, and Ultimate Gohan didn't even get to step on the field. Vegeta doing his damnedest to prove me wrong right now, though. No, not with that. He just ate a giant Ki blast to the face. They're flying around, sizing each other up. Kick to the face. Vegeta's only got literally exactly a bar left. Snap Banish War. Gohan knocking him on the ground. He's sliding away. Gohan getting his charge up. You do not want to take any kind of a super attack from Gohan now ends it. Like, guaranteed. God forbid if he does a father-son Kamehameha wave. I think Vegeta's ultimate is a final flash, maybe? He had the block up, but then he let go. He was going to block it, and then he stopped. Super Kamehameha wave. Dang it, I thought it was a father-son. And that's going to be it. Super Kamehameha wave to the face. Vegeta hits a final flash. Gohan retaliates with a Super Kamehameha wave. God forbid I say that right. But there we go. There's your first fight. Ultimate Gohan didn't even get to step on the field. I'm going to turn to Twitch chat now, ask you guys what fight you want to see next, albeit a smaller team fight, not 5v5, or a 1v1. And for YouTube, I will see you guys in the next fight. Peace.